Okay, it's one of those days where I just want to craft and I'm looking for an excuse for it. So I have been carrying around my Lady in the Tramp bag. I can still kind of see. I've been carrying around my Lady in the Tramp bag by Kate Spade for a while now. And I had this wristlet all mapped out along with the small wallet that I'm going to be wearing with it. Did I bother to make the wristlet? No. Did I look at it every day I came out here? Yes. So here is me making the wristlet. This is going to be a long one. I'm also going to put this up on the YouTube because it seems to go better that way sometimes for me. These are the silicone beads I'm using. Accents. Ain't he cute? And I'm struggling because my fingers are cold out here. The dogs have been coming in and out the whole time I've been in here. And now they're like at the door wanting to come back in. So they're driving me nuts. It took me a while to find navy beads that weren't all purple. Ah! You know what? I'm going to leave it like that for now. And I had to order these specifically. I do not remember the name of the company I ordered them from, to be honest with you. It was a small little independent USA company. I tend to search for that. I search for silicone beads / US store, and whatever comes up and has what I need is what I get. Because I try to do 2 of everything I make. 1 for me, 1 for the customer, 1 for me, 1 for the customer, that kind of thing. Don't laugh. But, do need to put this on. If you burn these ends and twist them, they're like little needles. Artie, you want in? You should try and tell me. This is why it's best to be out here in the spring, because they can come right in. The hardware for my bag is gold, so I'm going to be using a gold ring on this. Which I have to dig out my supplies. Please hold. Mental note. Buy more gold jump rings, key rings, the next time I order. Artie, you're not going to play this game. And this board, I ordered off of Etsy. They burned my logo into it, which I absolutely love, because anything you can put my name on makes me happy. And then I just go about, let's see if I can do this now. Stringing the beads. Each one has a hole in it, obviously. And I follow around the circle. I tend not to start stringing where the focal beads are, because that makes it more difficult for me when it comes to the tying and burning part, which will be next. I'm so pleased with this navy. And without sounding horrible, as soon as I am done creating these 2, I will be listing them on my Etsy. I have enough to make maybe 2 more of these, so there'll only be like maybe 2 or 3 available. And then after that, I'll have to go on to designing another one. But this was specifically made to match my Kate Spade bag, because that is a deep blue, almost navy background. I like a wristlet with my little wallet hanging off. It makes it easier when I go shopping. It makes it easier when I go out to a concert. I call them concert and cruising wristlets, because when I was on my first cruise to Antarctica, everybody wanted you to wear your cruise stuff on your neck. As you can tell, I don't like things on my neck. It's very, very, very rare that I do that. Hold, please. you know, safety hazard, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make myself something to hang on my wrist. So I got a little wallet, which was, I believe at the time, was one of my Coach Skinny IDs wallets. And I attached this for my wrist, plus a phone tether so I wouldn't lose my phone overboard, because, you know, everybody's nervous about things on their first, and this is one of the reasons why it's a trial and error, because sometimes you have to put on more beads than you were expecting. So I wore it on the cruise, my little wristlet with my phone tether, so my phone was hanging on it, and my wallet that had all my IDs and things in it, and everybody loved it. And I was like, oh, I was going to make a couple, you know, for my friends, because, you know, we've got another cruise coming up, and I want to make sure that, you know, she's happy with, you know, carrying her stuff the same way. And I got names and addresses and actually came home, made them, and shipped them out. So that was the start of me making wristlets. He's going to drive me nuts today. Now I carry them everywhere. Grocery shopping, concerts, anything that I need to have my ID. Perfect. And money. And things to carry. I also attach some lip gloss or lip balm holders. I have a couple with my name on them that I also used, because that's just one of those essentials you're going to need when you're on a trip. You light this on fire, and what this is doing, it's not harming the silicone at all, but it's securing this knot. Then the company that I bought my nylon string from, I prefer to use nylon rather than the stretchy elastic, because over time the stretchy elastic gives out. And even if you take care of it well, you're stretching it on, you're stretching it off, it can dry rot. I don't want that to happen. Yes, everything I own is covered in dog hair. What's your point? Where are my little pliers? Because my hands are weak, and it's cold too, it's just easier for me to use pliers to pull that through. You pull the knot so that's inside one of the silicone beads, so you don't see it, which is lovely. And you don't ever have to worry about it coming undone. Why? Oh, because you've already tightened it as tight as you can, and you also melted it. Then with really sharp scissors, you come in, there. Now I have my Lady in the Tramp wristlet to go match my purse. And now I can officially change my stuff because it's going to match. I'll make my other one, list this up on Etsy, and hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a long one, so if you stuck around, give me a follow. I'm going to be doing a lot more like this. I'm also going to go live doing some of these things. And just in case you, that's what my board looks like pre-planning. Enough for a small and a large, the ringlets. Yeah, so happy crafting.